Hola amigos, bien o no, y saludos desde Medellín. Hoy algunos pensamientos. Um, ¿Cómo utilizando pausa para hablar un poco más claro y por un poco más, como dice, énfasis dramático? So, hello again from Medellin. Today our theme comes from some of the classes I've been teaching today, particularly the one I've not long finished with my student Felipe, so thank you Felipe for the idea for this one. I'm going to speak to you today about the idea of pausing, because one way to make our speech a bit clearer and a bit more interesting to listen to is not to say all of our sentences and all our phrases all together in one big rush of air, or like it's news that's so urgent we have to tell you immediately and straight away. A way to perhaps speak with a bit more deliberation, hopefully make it sound a bit more interesting, is literally just a pause between some of the ideas that you're talking about, because it helps the listener focus and in the end should give you a slightly more interesting sound. Let's if I give you an example of what I mean. So I'll give you two different ways, well, I'm going to show you two different ways of talking about what I did yesterday. So let's try the first way. So yesterday I went to the dentist, and then I went to the cinema, and after I went to the cinema I went for dinner, and after dinner we got the bus and went back into town, and then after that I finally got home quite late. There we go. So I told you all the things as like one massive sentence, and not much of a pause. Yeah. Let me try it a different way. So yesterday I went to the dentist. Then I went to the cinema. After that, I went to dinner. And finally, I took the bus and went back into town. So if you see the difference, I'm telling you the same thing. My story is basically the same. But because I'm leaving pauses between what I'm saying, it has a bit more emphasis, a bit more drama. Hopefully it's a bit more interesting to hear the news. And it doesn't sound just like one big stream of words. Now sometimes it can be tricky because you're trying hard to think what to say, and it's quite natural to go into yeah, and then those kind of phrases. Yeah? One way to try and help you through that is just to count in your head for like 2 seconds before you say the next piece. So if you make that very slight pause, instead of going just by mentally counting silently in your head, like 1, 2, and then say the next thing. In those 2 seconds, you'll be surprised. You should think of something else to say, and it'll help you get control of your thoughts a little bit. Certainly help you control your breathing. Hopefully calm you down so you don't feel quite so stressed about the whole problem of speaking anyway. And as well, it should make what you're saying a bit more interesting and a bit easier to listen to, because silence is quite underrated. So try that. That's my challenge for today. Next time you're giving a story about what you did or what you're going to do, or perhaps you're giving like a presentation of work on a topic, don't feel you have to fill every second of time with sound. Some kind of pause or silence, if used well, is just as effective, because it gives your listener a chance to think about what you've just said, and then he's waiting to what you're going to say next. So try it. See what you think. Déjame saber en los comentarios. Until next time, from Medellin, it's Cheerio.